is just the study phase of the project. It's actually, what you're looking at on your page is only this section. The connection to Joe Martinez would be further down the road, but that's if you would project this as where we're working on right now. So the study is to connect the north and west areas of Pueblo, City of Pueblo, with the interior downtown. You can see that on the map. So what you're looking at is different alignments for the road. And there's 3 different alignments that they're going to look at this point. What we're trying to do is to get it down to one alternative so that we can actually start running all the numbers for how much it will cost, different plans, do the design work, and move forward from that point. Essentially, if you look over by where 11th and 12th and below 11th, where there's not, or currently a road, but that is going to be the most expensive part of the project, theoretically. That's where they want to go above, say it correctly, go above grade to an above grade crossing over the railroad tracks. The idea here is to improve safety, improve connectivity. Just so you can see, it's not just it's a multimodal road that they're going to be installing. So you have pedestrian, bike, cars. It's not just a median in the center. It's not just a two-way street. So the biggest financial demand is going to be going over the train tracks, and looking and studying the map is up to you guys to start to really focus on how you would vision this road and which alternative would be most attractive to you. Another reason that it's in place is to reduce emergency response times in that area. And the major reason really is when we were doing the long-range plan 2040, there's going to be a concern about congestion on 50, and instead of keep expanding 50, we want to come up with an alternative route that's going to help with congestion on that road in the future. Like I said, this first phase is study. But I guess at this point, I would like to get through everything and give you guys more time to talk than me. So could I open up to any questions to start right now?
Immediately. Yeah. Let's start with Mr. Chavez, since you came here for that.
One thing I was concerned about is the banks earlier stated that they wouldn't have a problem selling homes in the Superfund side area or refinancing, and I'm refinancing my house. And when I talked to the appraiser, I asked her if that might affect my refinancing. She said it could possibly affect.
There's the HUD authority, the federal HUD, had drafted some sort of policy to help advise the banks and appraisers about that, because really the Superfund remediation is designed to clean up the site, clean up the area, so that way when they're all done, it's in better shape. So Mr. Chavez, if I can maybe get your contact info, I could forward you what HUD gave to us. That way you can provide that to the bank and get them on the right track. Make sure they don't misstep, right?
Okay, give me my email.
Yeah. May I?
All right.
When are they going to get it cleaned up?
Sure, that's a good question. That's a fair question. How it works is, how Superfund remediation, how Superfund cleanup works is that, it's a public process, and it's of course is highly complex. So how they do is there's something called a record of decision. That's really like the big milestone, and they work towards that, and the time depends on how they do that. So in this case, and many of you may have heard through the CAG meetings, through the advisory work group meetings, is that they're working on an interim record of decision. And the reason why they call it interim is that they're able to, they want to respond to the concerns about like lead sampling, especially inside homes, and testing, lead testing for people. They want to do what they can to help the city county health department help people remediate, clean up inside homes, and help them do lead testing. And so the interim record of decision, also known as an IROD, is a way to facilitate that. And so that way they don't, that way they can help people immediately, and then move towards the full record of decision, which will involve cleaning up the site physically. So so if you want to find out more about the timelines, definitely key in with the Community Advisory Work Group, which is the overarching work group led by the EPA, and it intersects with the sampling work group, and which is the lead testing work group. There's a work group about revitalization, like a plan for revitalization of the area. There's another work group that is citizen-led called the Vitalization Work Group. So it's almost like a response, kind of a feedback, So, which is Eilers Heights Neighborhood Association is heavily involved in that. So there's several work groups at play. So